All right, I'm looking at your review, and a student came in and brought this question to me, and I started working with this young adult. Well, really, there was two, and I began to realize, oh my God, this is different than what we've done before. So I need to discuss this. So let's take a look at this on a grapher first. Notice that. Oh wait, I've been a bad teacher. Let me put a grid here. Grid, line grid. From -4 to 1. See, this area is underneath the curve. So that means the value is negative. This area over here from 0 to 1 is above the curve. Its value is positive. Clearly, this area is far less than this area magnitude. So I should have a negative area. Well, let's see what happens. Analyze graph. Integral -4 to 1. Come on. Well, it's oh, that's not what. Come on. Attributes. That's not what I want. Okay. Attributes. So it's -8 1/3. All right. Well, let's take a look at this. -4 to 1. This is f1 of x. I'm integrating an x. There's the answer. We have some issues we need to work through. Let's do this. Stay with me. Make sure you're pausing your video intermittently so you can go work these problems. First, I'm going to go, the width is the right hand endpoint minus the left hand endpoint over n. So this is 5 over n. That means when I start at -4, everything starts at -4, I'm going to add widths. It says using the definition. It doesn't tell me which way to use it. So you know what? Let's make the algebra nicer. I'm going to use x sub I. That will be -4 plus I widths. That will be -4 plus 5I over n. F of x sub I will be -4 plus 5I over n. Don't forget to square it like I did today. Plus 4 times -4 plus 5I over n. Be careful here. I dropped the I. Don't ask me why I did it. I dropped it. So this is a binomial. I get 16 minus -4 times 5 is -20. Doubled is -40. Don't forget the I over n. Plus 25I squared over n squared minus 16 plus 20I over n. Don't forget the I like I did. The 16 simplify out. Whoo, that helps. But don't miss this. So I get -20I over n plus 25I squared over n squared. That's just the height of the ith rectangle. So the value of this integral is about, now, well, let me not skip steps. Let me be a good math teacher. F of x sub I delta x. But delta x is 5 over n. N does not include it on I, so this is 5 over n. The summation from I equals 1 to n of this sum. Let's hope I can fit all this in. I don't think I'm going to make it. Okay. Now, a summation of the sums, right, is this, the sum of the summations. So this is, okay, 5 times -20 is -100. N times n is n squared. The summation from I equals 1 to n of I. That's ready to go. Plus 25 times 5 is 125. N times n squared is n cubed. Don't forget the fraction bar like I just did. I equals 1 to n of I. Wait, hold on. That's I squared. Sorry, that's on me. All right, now if my memory is correct, this is minus 100 over n times, wait, there's an algebra mistake. This is n squared, n squared. N squared plus n over 2 plus 125 over n cubed. Okay, this, I was amazed I remembered this today, is 2n cubed plus 3n squared plus n over 6. Now we've got a heck of a lot of algebra to do. I'm going to interchange the n squared and the 2. Half of minus 100, I hope, is still minus 50. N squared over n squared is 1, plus n over n squared is 1 over n. Plus 25 sixths, that's 2, because n cubed over n cubed is just going to be 1, so there's a 2 there. 3n squared over n cubed is 3 over n, plus 1 over n squared. Okay, let me pause this for a second. Pause. Bam. Okay. Now I'm going to bring things together. This is a constant, minus 50. This is a constant, but 2 sixths is a third, plus 125 thirds, plus 1 over n times minus 50, plus 3, because that's 3 over n, I factored it out, plus 125 over 6n squared. And now let's clean this up. Let me remove this. All right, this is minus 150 thirds plus, oops, don't forget the 100 like I just did, plus, okay, minus 47 over n plus 125 over 6n squared. Let's clean this up some more. Minus 25 thirds plus minus 47 over n plus 125 over 6n squared. That's the right-hand sum. Oh my gosh. So we know that the integral from minus 4 to 1 of x squared plus 4x in x is equal to the limit as the number of rectangles grows without bound of the right-hand sum by Riemann, which is the limit as n tends to infinity of, okay, wait for it, hold on, let me recopy stuff by the substitution property of equality, which is the limit of a sum is the sum of the limits. The limit of a constant is a constant. Bam! However, as n grows without bound, we're going to, we're going to add something that's close to 0, but it's negative, plus something close to 0, which is 25 thirds. We have a negative value. Oops, I forgot the negative sign. You forgot to mention that to me. There's the answer. I hope this helps.